Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the first segment on the greatest football podcast ever. This is the greatest segment the new segment that we have is called Postmatch Reaction. Well, we don't have a name for it yet, but I decided we're gonna choose games and have a post-match reaction. And the game I chose, well, we came up with the game together, was the game this morning, well, midday today. Kev, why you had to be smiling so already? What man, you talk about nothing. Let me introduce it thing now, boy. Oh my God.
Why are you stalling? Just get to it, man. Why are you stalling? You can't say. Can I say?
Yeah, he stole it. What?
Well, you know,
It hurted. Something hurted him. Something hurted him.
Morning. And then,
My
you know,
camera not working.
First of all, I commend Richard for standing in the paint during this time of tribulations, this period of tribulations. We all been here.
All right, Brand. Oh, sorry.
A man called for the violin. That's what I said.
Who called for? I didn't hear any call for violin. I didn't hear anybody say violin.
I hear a man say play the violin.
I didn't hear anybody say play the violin. I didn't hear violin. I have to hear violin.
I hear Kev say it.
Kev, you say violin?
Play the violin and continue intro, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys know what's going on, you remember the show. The show is about a Liverpool fan and a Barcelona fan cheating a Yankee boy. Well, Liverpool played a game today, a big game against Chelsea, and that's my Liverpool, and we lost. So it's the first post-match reaction we're going to be doing. And when man called for violin, man does get violin. So I had to take this pong, all right? Good to go.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Before we get into the Bacchanal shenanigans, you said it so fast. I don't know what happened with the game. Can you repeat what happened in today's profile game? You was like, we decided to.
What was his score? What was his score?
Kind of.
Oh boy, then what's your game on?
I didn't quite catch his score. What was his score again?
2-1.
I
2-1.
Should have been about 5.
Oh man. Yeah, that was a moment of silence.
How much?
How
much Liverpool spend this man?
What all you want from?
How much?
We do. Wait. Is that what we're doing?
How much Liverpool spend?
200 million.
How much Liverpool spend?
100 million.
This road. What's the man? This road to 65 looking a little shaky, you know. It look like I'm making 65, you know, brother.
Only gravel on
like
this
road. Like I'm making a little 50 something.
Only gravel on this road.
Oh, you say by
He'll come back.
gravel? You say gravel on the road, boy? That
road is dirt road.
I think we need to allow the host an opportunity to be the host. So let's just let him do his hosting.
All right. Okay.
As long as he makes it clear who won and who lost.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's game wasn't good for Liverpool. We lost by 2-1. So our good Chelsea team, it was a good game. I enjoyed the game thoroughly, except the score. Yeah, that's what happened. So what do you want now? What do you want now? We lost.
Could you introduce your guest?
You lost to the world champions, you know. Yeah, come on, you have a guest here. Introduce. Watch me, he's so flustered. He's flustered, he know what's going on. He can't even, know how to talk, he know how to introduce. There's fresh shiny camp right now. Shiny camp.
I know when my brother is feeling it. Do you mind? Can I just introduce the guest and then we can carry on and
Yes.
Do you mind, sir?
Yes, you have permission to introduce the guest. Yes, you can introduce the guest.
So, in our quest for offside and out of bounds, we are now progressing to the spot where people actually want to be a part of the show. And who better than our guest this afternoon, who A, is tight blood family, 2 toes in the sock tight. B, the 2012 Nobel Peace Prize nominee. C, the man who made the Nike swoosh. And D, a big old Chelsea fan himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we're giving it up for, oh God, I gotta say this name. We're gonna give it up, show your love, give your claps for Mr. B-licious in the building.
You said it very well, sir. Very well.
We personally haven't seen you in a minute, so good to see you.
Same.
Hoping that you're well, right? Second, I'm going to pass this back on to the host. I think he's got his chakras in order. Let him have it. Go ahead, carry on.
I think I say my piece. Listen. I come prepared for the pong, you know. I come prepared for the pong, but I ain't hear nothing. Kev only smiling.
Well, let me talk about the game.
B-licious only going in and out of the room. I know what's going on with B-licious. And Kool-Aid is chucking thing. I know what's going on.
I find again an echo. Am I the only one?
You echoing.
Yeah, you have an echo.
Typical Chelsea.
I'm gonna leave if I can come back.
Okay.
All right.
He said he'll go and he'll come back. So when he comes back, let's talk about this lovely game. I saw Chelsea score first, and I said, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, that goal was pretty nice.
Walk us through that.
I mean, I think Liverpool defense was like doing the cha-cha slide away from him. They didn't want to press him, you know. He does have a lot of space. He took the shot.
That first goal after own it was a very good goal.
Yeah, that was a rocket coming from Cicada.
There was, yeah.
Caicedo
boy.
It touched. It went straight in the Japanese, straight in EV. You can touch it.
I mean, the thing about it is, on the big picture scale, Liverpool is what? We second, 1 point behind Chelsea after what? 8 games, and we haven't played behind Arsenal. Yeah. Sorry, and we haven't played a good game yet.
Yeah.
You don't think Liverpool has played a good game yet? Like you haven't played your game yet?
We haven't.
They haven't.
So this is still the feel out process. You're still this is still the feel out process. You're still trying to find your way. Are you there yet or no? How many games in? About 6 games in now? 6 weeks?
Eight
a lot.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much. I mean, I know you feel like you haven't played a good game yet, but you know, you have a couple of new strikers, right? One injured, Isak. I don't know if Isak is a Champions League striker yet. I mean, I liked him in Newcastle, but I don't know if I don't know if he's what you paid for him. Kirkes looked completely out of position today. I mean, you know, I mean, then they take him off in the second half eventually.
Yeah, you bring on Robertson. Well,
yeah,
I like for light switch.
And I didn't remember the game was 2-1. Right, and it was 2-1 in 95th minute, right? So it's not like Chelsea went and blew them out, right? Right. So they won. Chelsea played a good defensive game. Well, not defensive in the sense like they attack every ball, but you know, to say this is a like, you know, a benchmark for what you'll see going forward. You know, we'll see.
Do I have permission to switch off the violin now?
Yes, you can.
I couldn't even hear
it. Yeah, we can apply. we can apply.
I think, and I don't know if you guys saw this. I mean, we saw it as more Liverpool. I don't know. I haven't checked the conversations afterward yet, but I don't know. Well, you guys were watching NBC.
Yeah.
NBC coverage, and you heard after the first goal, Szoboszlai and Salah. I think Salah, we starting to have a discussion. It's time before we have a discussion around Salah now, where if you're not performing, although your money you could pop up at any point in time, but you gotta take you off. And he was not only was he off today, even when we got a couple chances,
He couldn't. Yeah, it wasn't even.
He wasn't delivering.
Yeah, but wasn't the first goal McAllister fault though?
I think
he bites and then.
No, but that was after. But I don't think it was what the conversation happened after the first goal.
Okay,
but I don't think it was because of the first goal.
Okay.
But the second goal.
Yes.
Yeah, the second goal.
Yeah.
Salah just leave that man, boy.
Right.
Your name Cucurella. You just leave him. Like,
yeah.
What you doing, man?
I mean, he leave him, yes, but I think he leave him thinking, okay, I staying on the box in case we get a counter attack, and it have enough players behind that still could cover him, I guess. Okay, he thinking at least somebody might watch the run or something. I mean, in the end, you should stay with your man.
I mean, I feel you could also give equal blame to whoever was an Estevao. I think it was Robertson,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So should somebody be able to come around you on the back end like that and score a goal? Should you know who on your right shoulder? You should know that. It
was a really good cross, though.
The cross was really. I was about to go the cross. I was like, the cross was real. I was like, wow, Cucurella. Yeah.
And that is why I say, even though I say it's only 2-1, I felt it should have been more, because the whole game, Garnacho was putting crosses like that, and Chelsea's forwards were not attacking. And this is why I was so glad to see Estevao attacking like that, because had João Pedro, and I guess it was just him, if they were attacking Garnacho's crosses, there were a couple of them could have or should have been goals. Yeah. I don't know if you remember Garnacho cooking Bradley down the left foot.
No, he was working.
And
that was a good. He dived. I think that was shaping up to be a good matchup if it didn't have the card.
If
you didn't have that yellow card, I think it would have been a good matchup.
But going back to Cucurella and that play, he said in that post press conference, that post interview, that's something they train for.
Yeah.
Anticipating Salah running out for the counter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was something that was strategic.
Yeah. But that's Slot gave him that last season.
Yeah.
You stay up, but you gotta run back now.
Yeah, I agree. This is only because it's a matchup between us here. But this is way early in the season. Chelsea's defense is very shaky.
What?
But you see what
anybody fit? Who fit left? Everybody.
What I like about this, and the league is shaping up that way too, is that you really can't name any team that's out there gone, because Chelsea could beat anybody. They show that.
Man City
if Liverpool playing well. Chelsea, remember when we played them last season, the first game last season, we were all right, but we won that. That was the 2-1 game. Now the reverse 2-1 game. Chelsea had their chances that game, right? Spurs is doing well. City's gonna come back. So teams are gonna drop points.
Right.
Teams are gonna drop points. I ain't worried about that, But Liverpool had to get it out together.
Well, let me ask you this, Richard. When you look at Liverpool today, or maybe the last 3 games, what is your biggest concern?
I think teams are, throughout the season so far, I will give from the Arsenal game, from the Newcastle game, I think teams started to body them. They're not letting them play on that ball. And that's what happened with Wirtz. They're not giving Wirtz time on that ball at all. Right. And he's having
they know what Wirtz is.
They know what Wirtz is.
Yeah, this is not the Bundesliga. Yeah.
Right. And not only that, they know the rest. You don't give us time on the ball. Newcastle mistake at the end of that game was to give them time to knock the ball. Right? Nobody's giving Liverpool time on the ball anymore. What's Galatasaray? They ran them down. You're not knocking that ball around in the back anymore. They're pressing you. Even if they're high up, they're pressing you. We have to figure out that pace. And I think what I like, even though we lost, what I like seeing with the rest of the team was we have so many options. So many configurations with the players that we have that he could do. Right, okay. Bradley having a tough time, we could take off Bradley and we don't have to bring on Frimpong. We could just throw Szoboszlai back and bring on a midfielder one time. I like those options that we have. My
Do
biggest
you like
concern,
Soberslide there though?
I think he's
You like Soberslide there?
if you have Soberslide there with that three midfield that we have there, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not what we want with how we play with our right back. But I think he probably looked at Bradley getting cooked, semi-cooked, and Frimpong might have been in the same situation. So it's like, let me get a defensive man inside this stuff that show. So, but I think the biggest concern I have right now is we have to start making decisions with Salah. If he's not,
do you think he was dropped against Galatasaray, or was he rested?
I think he was rested. I think he was rested because when he needed the goal,
but you think? But why would you rest him? But why would you rest somebody in a crew? Like, we know what Galatasaray away is.
Right.
I don't think you rest a player that you think is going to deliver for you at Galatasaray away. You play your best side against Galatasaray away.
You got Chelsea.
I think it says something that he was dropped for that game.
I think the Chelsea Saturday.
Yeah, but Champions League this day.
But Richard,
I think he's starting to see something.
To follow your own logic, if you say they had Chelsea Saturday and they rested him, look how he looked today.
Who, Salah?
Yes, so you rest him and that's how he looking?
No. I think it's on. No, I think it's on. But what I'm saying is, you look at Vroots. The same thing with Vroots too. I think Vroots was rested. So I think they rested those guys because honestly, I'm not surprised we lost at Galatasaray. I know what our stadium gives.
Yeah, I know you actually were calling the loss before the games. I attest that you told me if you come out with a draw, you were going to be happy.
I would have been happy with a draw coming out of there. Even though the game ran the way it did, I'm happy with a draw. But I think though what you saw from Salah today, right? And even when he came on against the Galatasaray, is what you've been seeing all season. He hasn't been having a good season. He hasn't had a breakout game yet.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I just think about, other people at Salah's level. I think back to Sergio Aguero, you think about, some of the best strikers when they start to decline. Like, how do you handle that, right? Because there's not just a regular player, right? It's not just, you had a bad, right? Yeah. So you had to kind of be delicate because you don't want to now create a thing. You don't want to lose him, right? And you're kind of holding out hope for a little bit that, the Salah, might come back the next game or two.
Do you give the fact that the Trent being out as a big gap, not supporting giving Salah?
No,
a little thing. I think a little thing.
I do see that as a gap.
The reason I say that, I think a part of the reason Soberside there is probably because of passing range too. Okay, with Trent going, you lose that. Right. I think he have the defensive qualities, yes, but that passing range that you all had with Trent is going, and I think it is a big miss. You had to find a way around that right now.
I don't see. Let me say, like, look at the season so far. Like, I don't see where we missed that. I didn't see where we could say, this game we wish we had Trent banging those balls across. Like, no, because we're still doing it now. When I go
as often though.
When they say definitely not as often. Definitely not as often. But you see Virgil doing it. I saw a couple times. Even with Soboslai playing it, we know it's in Gravenberg's game. We so that delivery is still there. But going back to Salah a bit, the good thing about him is people still being honest with him. You're still putting two players on him.
Okay.
Because it's still Salah. It's still Salah. You will always have respect players.
What he has to do is learn to give up the ball.
Is this a Richard thing in terms of him not really, he hasn't played his best game, or is that what people are saying? Is that an EPL thing?
It's a consensus right now that he
will be a conversation this week.
It's a conversation.
It will be
because these 3 losses.
Yeah,
but it is 3 losses. But be enough about the guys going out. B-licious. Let's talk about the new guys coming in. We have a star that got to shine.
Yeah.
Today.
Well,
I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy he got this goal. Estevao got this goal, and the way he did, the timing he did, you saw him acknowledging it as he was getting his accolades. You saw him absorbing it.
Yeah, so what it meant to him,
Yeah, and I think
we should be talking about the team that won the game, not this old side that lost. I don't know why this post-match reaction getting sucked up by this.
Why are we doing the autopsy?
The autopsy on.
All right, let me talk about Chelsea.
A certain team won the game.
Everything they did well today. Let's hear.
Kenji don't play it, boy. Call Kenji for me, boy. I was on help. Here, boy.
What are some bright points besides?
The first thing I loved, is that defense. Right, I remember there's only a few times I feel like I see that, and you remember the commentators saying, I was thinking like, well, can they keep that intensity up for 90 minutes? That is very hard. You had like point something per seconds on the ball. I mean, that is some beautiful stuff to watch. I thought the defense on the actual defense until people started to get injured played very well. I'm excited about Badia Shield, but. And I don't know if I'm right about this, but the thing I worry about that style of play and the amount of games people are playing is injuries.
Yeah.
I worry that Chelsea won the Club World Cup and then the season started a week after, and I'm still worried that they might pay the price for that a little bit. Reece James is a walk-in injury report.
He is a liability.
So I'm happy, but I'm still. I guess we kind of because in Colwell still injured too.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a 7.
Yeah, we have what we have, right? but they found a way to win.
They did. This is what I like to see the scrapping. This is not our starting 11 that's going to be out there.
Right.
But it's important to see that you can see a gelling happen there because they will run this team again.
And you know what else? Sorry. Go on.
No. I just want to see if they run this lineup again. I was actually surprised, but pleasantly surprised.
I was very happy to see Sanchez deliver passes directly to players. That was a pleasant. They had that one play. I know he had that one play. I know he had that one.
I saw.
He had that one.
I saw. No, not that. I talk about that one. I think Sanchez was just like, let me get out. Somebody somewhere. And he just boom and
must touch somebody.
He had a couple accurate ones, boy. Cause you know Sanchez is a boom kick.
Mine I was happy about. Yeah, he's scary. Mine is Jamie Gittins.
He had a chance and he had some chance there. He
put some pressure in that backside there, and I want to see more of him. So I'm excited for that to see what they do.
I think what Chelsea's press did though is they disrupted Liverpool's core, which is their midfield.
Right.
Liverpool's midfield was all over the place, and it's because of what the pressure that Chelsea put on them. Because it showed again too, and I know the conversation is going to come up again within Liverpool circles about a genuine number 6, because people are going to say Gravenberch is not a genuine number 6, and it showed up. I think you have a flexibility with him, because it seemed like even before they took off Konate, boom, he was playing right in the middle of the two now, because you couldn't depend on him though. So he was back now, as he was playing almost like a quarterback. Drop between the two and playing like a quarterback, but Chelsea still gave them no space for delivery at all. Like, you couldn't pass that ball at all. And
what I liked as well, I don't know if you noticed, they had a good press all game, but I was getting frustrated because people weren't following up on Garnacho's crosses, and they weren't really taking a lot of shots on goal. And then when they brought on Lavia, Gittins, Estevao, even before Estevao scored, remember he had that curler that the keeper saved, and then they started to take shots, like one touch shoot, like actually put some, hit the ball to it. So all that passing doesn't make sense if you can't actually finish with a good shot on target. And so that last lineup, like when they brought Lavia on, Lavia was a difference maker.
Yeah.
Lavia was a difference maker. It was good to see.
I think it was. Oh, go ahead, Jody.
No, I say what I did like though with both Liverpool and Chelsea is that 75th minute, 80th minute, both teams were saying we want to win.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Well,
it wasn't
like,
just sitting back.
Going fit.
There's a little twist to it though. Liverpool's last sub said we were going to take a draw.
Who was the last sub?
Endo.
Yeah, because Endo they were trying to be defensive there.
Endo on the pitch now.
Goal, yeah.
This is the first game in 2 years we have lost with Endo on the pitch.
Chelsea never gave up from trying to go for the win. Yeah. They wanted the win.
So Endo's job is to shut it down. And but they still played an attacking form of football. And again, at some point in time, the record must come to an end. But I would have liked to win. I don't mind losing to Chelsea on the road. I don't mind that. I mean, at the end of the day, after
hate Stamford Bridge. Hate it. Yeah. As a Barca man, I hate Stamford Bridge.
Being a Barca man, B-licious. The next time, I hope you can get on before.
We playing Champions League, right?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
This one,
we gotta run one after. We gotta run one.
The house.
Maybe
our guest, but we're giving him no drinks.
Slot gonna sit Yamal until Thanksgiving. Let him heal. Let him sit down and heal. Set him Sapari and give him bush tea and all that.
Let him take a break from your girlfriend or them thing. Let him relax himself.
Look on my coach name and all the background. Not Slot Boy.
Flick.
I mean, flick.
Look at my coach name and all the background. What is the date for that one, Jody?
I know the date offhand, but sometime November.
25th.
November. Yeah. All right, so let people know one time. After that one, maybe the same night we'll do a short one like this because I know that game will be hot.
Yeah,
I know
that game will be hot. And I just upset that it's Stamford Bridge, but what I really enjoy, what I'm glad for is that all the Chelsea men saying before the draw, they were asking which teams they want to meet. Barcelona, PSG, Barcelona. It's like, oh, they want to meet we. All right. I want to meet all it too. I want to meet all it too.
The best like to play the best.
So guys, again, this was cool. Go ahead, B.
Yeah, I don't run, boy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, B.
I say not a run.
Yeah, don't worry. We wrap it up.
Yeah. So this was cool. The first one, I think we made a good choice in picking this one. Honestly, no. Again, note as a man, I show up. My team lost. I show up.
Give it that.
I was ready. I hope when Barcelona cut on your tail, man.
Hey, brother, don't put no blight on my side. You never hear me say that.
Wait, yo, you call my mouth blight?
Yeah, I don't know. Watch me, Liverpool on that 3-game thing right now, and I don't know what's going on in that camp. And the next thing you put heaviness on my side, yeah. We go talk after we play tomorrow.
All last season, me and Jordan Obia. I might have to draw some Obia now to just make sure things turn around and make my boys go good. Don't worry about that. We will be there.
I'm gonna get some black candle. Don't worry. I lighting thing for Chelsea. Don't worry all yourself.
Brad, you know Brad Obia to you.
There we go.
Behind that beard.
Don't bring reform Gasparilla in this talk.
No.
Guys, before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, go on TikTok, follow, go on Instagram, follow, like on Facebook. We had to start to do. Make sure and put up our social, but not for this one. The next one, we will start.
Next one.
Make sure and put up all the socials so they know where to go to like and subscribe.
Yes, very true.
Right. Anything you want to say, Kevin?
Just violins on the way out.
I leave it all there.
We're gonna make a new rule. You can't call violin twice in the episode on the same thing, man. But you know what?
You deserve it.
If the moment calls for the violin, you call for the violin.
Oh, man.
There's other soundbites.
Clap, hand in the face right now. All right.
All right, guys. Later.
Later.
Later, guys.
All right.